I recently attended a meeting with the police, along with other members of the public, and at Sports Centre, and it became evident that there's still considerable concern about the lack of lighting at night. The difficulty is that in many ways it only affects particular areas. It's difficult to have a global thing. So what would be good is if we could approach the county council to find out whether or not we could have a more targeted approach to this. Say at Lodge Lane and Beachfield Walk, for example, some of the alleyways and stuff in Ninefields and going into Round Hills. There's some lighting in some alleyways there that are quite vulnerable if they're not lit. There's even another suggestion was, well, even on the main roads like Honey Lane and stuff, even if you just kept a third of the lights on or something, you know, at least that's something. I have experience travelling with the lights off, and it really isn't very pleasant. And I have considerable sympathy. And the other point that I thought was, it would be very useful if we could get from the police the crime figures for the time between when the lights go off and when when it gets light, to compare that with what it was like before when the lights were on all night, to see whether or not there appears to have been any effect for the level of crime that's actually there. It all needs to be looked at. I explained the fact that we've had a survey. I said it wasn't particularly well responded to. But as I say, I think for a large number of people, they're not affected. But for those people who are affected, they're affected very adversely. And although they only represent a relative minority of the people within the town, in other words, those who are basically going to and coming from work at that time of night, I still think that we should continue to try and look at it to see what we can do. And that's why I'd asked for it to be kept on. Yes, Councillor Plum.
Thank you, Chairman. I don't know if there's any correlation between street lighting and crime rates. I'll see conflicting information about that. I don't think that there is any. I don't think increasing street lighting actually reduces crime rates. But to a large extent, that's not the point. I think people feel safe all night. I would like, fairly slight though, I would like not feel uncomfortable walking around some places where the lights aren't on. I've had a lot of contact from William Stage, particularly about that. If you look at the County Council's map of where you put street lights, there's a whole bunch along Quaker Lane further back that have been reported tragedy and nothing to be done about it.
That's a whole new issue, but you're absolutely right. It's horrendous. The length of time that people that some of these lights have actually been out. I was making one that apparently has been out for over 7 years, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, I will bring it up. I was at the county civic service on Sunday, and I'm sure from an individual councillor point of view, there is sympathy towards the outer regions of the county. But I have to say, I don't feel it at all. Bluntly, I just don't see it. Yes, Bob.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Is there any way that we can bring or implement in these sensor lights where they're off and someone walks along the heat sensor? I've got two at home.
Apparently, and it's something I'll get Catherine to check with the county, but my understanding is that all the new fluorescent ones, because you know they all got changed, the fluorescent ones, all of those are individually censored.
But they don't go off, do they?
Well, apparently not. Or they all go off, or they all come on. While we're on that topic, notwithstanding the 4 lights that are out from the sun to the angel, there's also a concern about the late afternoons in Sunstreet, because particularly in the lead up towards Christmas, when it starts getting dark about 3:30, 4 o'clock, the lights don't come on, and it's really bad. And heaven knows, I mean, we've just been talking about being carbon neutral and stuff, but it's an area that we need to, that needs to be addressed. So, Catherine, can you just confirm? I was just told at the meeting by someone that they thought that it had all been done. They got a letter from the county council saying it had all been done, and that they were all censored, and so this idea of actually having stuff done on a local basis would not be unreasonable. Apparently they spent millions of pounds on it. Yes,
we have 2 issues here. One is the ones that they are damaged and need replacing, you know, like the lights need replacing, and they haven't, while we have been reporting that, even with the numbers of each lamppost thing, in areas, and they still haven't done anything.
Stop. Can you stop me there a sec? Catherine, can you specifically write to the county council, if necessary, under a freedom of information request, and ask for the number of lights that have been fixed? No, the number of lights that have actually been reported, the number of lights that have been fixed, and the length of time it has taken them between when they say it was reported and when they say it was fixed.
Yes.
So that will also include a list of all the ones that haven't been fixed that they've been notified of.
Yeah.
Because
we get fed up with this.
Absolutely. The other thing is, we have the old style in some places,
yes,
and in some places, that again in the same road, you have 2 or 3 that they change to LED. It's just we're doing the work for them, really. It is terrible. Now, on the other subject, about the after hours, then unfortunately they will tell you that it is 2 choices. One is to keep them switched off, the other one is to pay for it. There is no way we could have bits and pieces here and there. That is definitely, I know that. And you can contact the lady Chris Woodbred, because he's in the county, and he will tell you all about it. That is the situation. But let's fix the ones that they are.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I just can't see why they're saying the sensor lights work. Shouldn't we ask for someone from District League to prove to us that they work?
No, it's county.
It's county. It's county. Miles. Jones?
Well, ask them and I'll meet them and we'll go down through them ourselves.
Oh. Good luck with that.
But no, it's ridiculous. They're saying one thing, we're having the residents complaining that we're not doing anything. We are, but they're not helping us.
I had to remind the police representatives on numerous occasions when they kept referring to the council. And that you can't do that. There are three of them. Yes, Councillor.
Thank you. So regarding energy and stuff, there are very low energy ways of providing street lighting.
I'm
And
sure
also-
there are.
Also, which massively reduce light pollution as well.
Yes.
It's not going to happen
Don't
around here.
talk to me about like.
We've got the M25 there, so we're never
We've
going to have
got,
this
look, we've got one of these LED lights right outside his bedroom window.
Yeah, and we've got one the same.
And it's a joke.
Yeah.
It is.
So bright.
It is
a
very
joke.
bright.
I mean, it just keeps him up all night.
Yeah.
Also, lights shining upwards, which we still have to
Yeah.
do before we should.
I've
It
got
affects
one
wildlife,
opposite, that's
especially
right.
not so.
Yes,
that's-
light pollution is underrated.
You can't see the stars. The stars are wonderful. Really.
But that's just that issue.